A lot can happen over a cup of coffee. For me, it was an idea for an amazing journey.
This one Anjali keeps
It
saying
all
about
began
food.
when my friend Nimish started narrating tales about his land. A land where coffee was a berry and not a bean. A land where monks chanted aloud and where chirping birds made all the sound. So what was I waiting for? Probably the directions to get there. So are you ready to escape with me? We are off to Karnataka. As per the detailed itinerary chalked out for us by Nimish, we are first heading to the coffee growing hills of Coorg, then we'll check out the wildlife at Kabani, and finally to the temples of Vellore and Halebeedu. Our first destination is Coorg, which is around 252 kilometers from Bangalore.
And it's a 5-hour long journey. What could possibly get better than starting your morning with a hot cup of coffee? Well, starting your morning with a hot cup of coffee, sitting in the coffee estate.
The first thing that comes to anyone's mind when we say Coorg is coffee. And my journey begins at the Chitli Coffee Estate. So I am getting set for my first true coffee experience. Coffee picking is fun, but you have to get your hands dirty. So if you are game, then put them, collect them, fill your sack and even chew the berries all day long.
Coffee berry is actually sweet.
I am on my way to find out what these berries have to go through to reach your cup of coffee. Now it's time for the fruits of labor. The sacks are weighed and everyone gets paid a rupee for every kilogram of berries collected. Looking at my collection for the day?
I'm not going to get a penny for this. How much?
Half kg.
Half kg? Lying.
Churning, peeling and then drying. Ganesh was all ready to spew gyan on coffee.
This coffee bean, when it comes out of the machine, and this will be like this, and this is called as a parchment coffee beans.
So these are the coffee beans which will now be roasted to give that perfect coffee aroma, and then they'll reach your cup of coffee.
This huge coffee estate is actually a part of the Orange County Resort situated on the banks of River Kaveri, and that's where I plan to stay. But coffee is not all you can have at the resort. There is a lot more that makes this a perky holiday destination. At the resort, boarding options go from lavish pool villa to a slightly Spartan tent at the campsite. When in Coorg, eat as the Coorgis do.
What are we cooking today? Want some fish?
Spices might get onto you, but they surely like it that way.
Dalu?
Fish and rice roti or akki roti as they call it is a part of the staple Coorgi diet.
It's ready.
But one thing that you must try is pork. Well, it is always a part of the traditional Coorgi spread and they really know how to spice it up. After this rather heavy but traditional meal, I really want to know more about Coorg.